Good evening, my name is the Fat One, Skull Harvest EU. Standard rules apply, if you don't sound my voice. Please go to the main menu, go to the final menu options and shut me up in there, that's the easier to keep me quiet. Now, anyway, today we're on our harvest, there's some good teams that was going on. Well, red, I think we have more option, and blue, slightly more admin-y approach. So far, I think Battlefield domination is on blue side for the time being. Now, harvest, very quick map, very small map. Now, the thing with it is, I tend to find it very, very tricky to play because there's no real outright strategy. Yes, I'm more of a commentator. This gets recorded, and then what happens is that it gets sent to YouTube later. In any case, though, retaking the point, putting that back. They are using a lot of soldiers. I mean, I think. Yeah, red is using a particularly high amount of soldiers. Good mobility. This is a bit of a jump heaven, actually. You know, soldiers have a nice, pretty much dominate most of the battlefield from here. Only the interiors of the buildings are really, safe. I'll just hand up my account details later if that's okay. But for the time being, I just want to concentrate on the match. Nice in here. Suno with name of war, nicely capping, and begin the timer. Subs, around about 346. Oh, okay, one sec. There you go, that's my name, TF2 Public Ferret, and that's my URL there if you're interested. Now, sorry about that. Anyway, back on with the match. Now, what I do tend to find with Harvest is that a lot of this game is how quickly you retake the point rather than actually holding it. Although it does seem like, going over to the enemy base and spawn camping is a worthwhile tactic as well. Flodge strats. I think hiding, ambushing and being sneaky is the ideal thing with Flodge. There's not really much to it with the Flodge. Using it at the right time is really, the skill in it. You don't really try and do anything like a reflex pyro. That's a completely different ball game. It plays much more like an old-fashioned pyro. But in any case, Flodge pyros have skill. It's all about the ambush and knowing where to go. It's about using the map more than pressing buttons. Now, in any case, blue, haven't really made much of a dent in this map, and red's approaching halfway. In terms of time here, they're doing really well with this, but blue will eventually manage to take the point. But that's a massive lead by red there. Now, red have been doing well so far. Can they retake this point? Boo's Tar there, trying to run away from the enemy team, and is mercilessly taken down. He's a bit far forward as a sniper. Huntsman sniper in this game is an odd choice. I mean, they're really handy on the roofs, takedowns on those air jumpers, but otherwise I find them a little limited. Red are back in the game. Got a massive lead over a minute here. They, if they just keep an eye on the point, make sure they've got a bit of a mobile reserve when he gets captured, they should be fine. They should win this quite easily. Now, one thing we are seeing are a few heavies here. Heavies are one of those classes that can actually win the game simply by being in the main control room area and just having everybody, in their optimum range. They hate to have to fire at the sides of the barn, partially because they have to deal with things a long way away. Yeah, UKMD there, Roman Legion, trying his best to, ward everybody off, but just got surrounded. And to be fair, that's a problem with heavy. I mean, they are very good concentrating on a single target at medium to short range. But when they've got a lot of guys around and they have to multitask, it's a problem for them. And they traditionally don't like these open areas. They prefer smaller, cramped, with good avenues of attack and fire. In any case, though, red have retaken a point marvellously again. But what blue is doing here, right? They're attacking both sides of this barn house area, which makes people on the point a bit nervous, a bit jittery. They can't really feel comfortable sitting on one side of the barn or the other. Now, in any case, blue made a good quick steal of this. They're going to have to get their work cut here. They've got 2 minutes on the clock versus red's 41 seconds. I mean, this is not the best margin of error here. And there we go. That's Roman Legion right there. Soldier comes in, doesn't see the heavy, takes him out. Same for that pyro. Haskell just moves in, doesn't see the heavy, takes him out. I'm not sure how many times to say this, but don't engage heavy at close range. He's just killing everything right now. Now, to be honest, I'm not really a competitive player. I've always played public. It's just that I've played the game long enough to know how all the guns work. In any case, though, you know, Blue are making a good comeback here, actually. Now, they just need to keep on this point. They need to keep hold of it. Very difficult to defend because it's such a small map, you see. The problem is that Red can simply come out, make a path through Blue team and go straight for the point, and you know you've got barely any time to react to that. This is not like Granary or Badlands, where you've got that nice defense in depth. Climate change versus Pyro's Duckness. Well, I'm not sure. I mean, he's got kind of like a hazard suit on that's pretty airtight and fireproof. Maybe he's not affected by climate change, but maybe he is still a duck. Answer on a postcard, please. Haskell are great there, finding out again you really can't attack heavies from the front. That's not the best place to attack them from. Yeah, it was crits, to be fair. It was incredibly unfortunate, but still, never approach a heavy from the front. They will murder you in 2 seconds. Yes, this is all going in video, don't worry. But you will not be famous. I am not that popular. Now, in any case, it's looking good for Blue. They come back lovely here. I can't believe they're going to win this. Oh, it's all going to overtime. It's all looking kind of nasty right now. Red have suddenly gone for the good old-fashioned pub push. Some spy in there trying to, make that work. Okay, if Blue take this, they'll win the game instantly. No overtime here. Oh no, seriously, pub pushes, they happen. It's a mysterious phenomenon where in under a minute the entire opposing team will suddenly become 10 times more pro and then just win the game. Now, okay, it's times 2. Can Blue finish this game off? Lovingly done. That was great. I mean, Blue came back from nothing there, and I'm going to give it to that heavy in the corner, Roman Legion. Lovingly defended that point. Nicely done. Now, let's see. Let's have a look at team what's going on. Well, Blue team, I mean, they managed to win that. However, I feel that the class picks are a little, But Red, I've said they're much more mobile team, much more aggressive. Maybe they can make use of the Haskell and Fedora really gone. I can't really say comms because that's called ghosting. The thing is though with this game, I would say out of all the other map games, this one really accounts for the reflexes and twitch skills more than the map ones. Because the map is, to be honest, very small. It's not got some of the grand sweeping movements of like, Badwater or Gold Rush or something along those lines. You don't really have much map to use. Now, in any case, Sydney Sleeper. Wow, to be fair, Sydney Sleeper's a gun I rate really good for noobs. It is a very noob gun, but at the same time, if you want to annoy heavies, use that. They absolutely hate it. That's the whole point of heavy. It's 300 HP. They are basically tanks, and they just absorb all the damage, and the rest of the team doesn't. You suddenly put mini crits on them, they can't really do their job. Now, for the moment, Blue team are winning quite successfully here. I think they're just keeping Red team off balance and just not let them get near the point. Red team haven't really managed to break through just yet. Well, that's the thing. I mean, you could use normal rifle to get possibly headshots, but the Sydney Sleeper, because of the way it's got a guaranteed extra, piss aspect to it, it means that if you don't finish them off, somebody else will. It's a great way to pick up assist kills. It's a great way to support your team if you're not that great a sniper. Plus, it irritates the hell out of people who insist that you must headshot everything. It's like, but I can't headshot things. That's what I'm limited to. I'm doing the best I can. I agree with that. Irritation is such a tactic. Morale failure and all that. But anyway, back to the game. Blue is still winning this game. I mean, look at this overtime. Overtime here, but it's 1 minute 10. Red are really haven't got started with this game yet. Super secret agent there, +1 for, you know, putting out a heavy. But man, blue team are really. Oh, whose mini sentry is that? I think that was Ninapera 17. But you know, he's using the mini sentry right. It's an aggressive sentry. It's not designed to put on the defensive. And to be fair, this is one of the maps it's built for. Really, it's just plonk down sentries like nobody cares. Now, in any case, Red have got to do something amazing, legendary here. I mean, they're 2.5 minutes down. They've not even got near the point yet.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
15 seconds on the clock. You know, it's looking good. Oh, Etagon there tries. I mean, that was really good there. Okay, Red are coming in. What did I say about pub pushes? They happen. Suddenly, Red team becomes more skilled and will now attempt to. You know, there it goes. That's the first time they've gotten the point. But that's going to quickly go. Pan. Right, the pan crits a lot. I'm afraid that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't think it has extra range, but I know the swords do. Now, in any case, good game from Blue there. I mean, that was a plain, simple rollover, that was. I mean, Red barely got any time on that. Let's look at the teams that's going on. Now, a feeling here that a lot of the problem is a definite skill imbalance. I mean, the Red team is making good picks, but they've just not got the skill. Also, I am just commenting for the moment, but, you know, if you don't like Samba West, please mute me. I mean, I do play games from time to time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anyway.
The point is now available for capture.
And Blue is immediately on that point. Roman Legion, shine on, you crazy army, you're doing the right thing. Now, what will be the advice here for Red? I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid I cannot comment in Spanish. It's a language I do not know. My sincere regrets and apologies for that. I would say for Red, I really wouldn't know, but one thing is for certain, they keep trying to attack in ones and twos. I mean, this is the thing, you know, I'm looking at Blue team and they're staying together in groups, and that's really helping. They just outnumber whoever comes near them. If Red team kind of travels more in a herd, maybe with a herd of heavies, you know. But this is the thing, Blue team's just always outnumbering Red wherever they are, because they just, you know. Yeah, I think that's one thing. Don't face the heavy head on, and for some reason, people have it in their heads that Pyro can beat Heavy in a straight fight. You can't beat a Heavy as Pyro. You have to ambush them first and get them on a corner or something. Yet sometimes, this is the thing with TF2, not all statements are hard and fast. There are certain exceptions and clauses and things like that. But generally, don't face Heavy at the front. It doesn't work. They excel at the front. Now, in any case, let's see what's going on. I'm afraid in terms of impersonation, they're probably pretty poor. I mean, Heavy's the only one who can probably do even mildly. But right now, this is not the great time for it. Roman Legion still there, still murdering people. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, it is like Blue team went to the Olympics and just stole all the medals. Yes, I think Scramble is in dire need at the moment. Well, I wouldn't say TQs, you're underperforming compared to the rest of the team. And by underperforming, I mean you're getting flawless performance of the rest of the team anyway. Oh, suddenly, oh, no! Roman Legion's still there. I really don't know what to say for Red team here. I mean, it's very difficult. I mean, this is a map that really doesn't have much map thingies. It all comes down to twitch reflexes, you know, general skill of the player. So you can't really say how to do this, although, okay, Red are moving in, it's looking good. Times 7 cap, that's nice. Right, now, this is tricky. They've got to keep Blue away and kill them. Okay, now this is going to be a very difficult game to pull off here. Okay, now blue are going to try and come back. This team will push in as they always do.
Cemetery.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
There it goes, and Shotgun Bacon's on the point. Super Secret Agent there thought it was the best time to start taunting, but unfortunately it was not.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Yeah, advice, taunting, yeah, once in a while, but really careful.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
I know, man. He's always joke, but he just always was horribly wrong.
Mission ends in
And I'll say this now, I've seen game losses due to taunts. Now, in any case, red are back. Okay, they're getting in with the spirit of the game. Blue Star decides to destroy that spirit with a lot of nades, or stickies.
being contested.
Okay, red is actually, we're seeing a lot more gutsiness from red here. They're actually kind of, you know, getting on the point. They're murdering people. It's looking a lot better than the last performance. However, I think blue are set to win this. Oh, no, last minute. Oh, no, it's gone. And well done, blue again. I mean, hopefully, you know, better performance from red, but I think that scramble should even things out.